gonna go find Groomda and let him know.
Okay, so you easily find Groomda.
Alright. We
Meanwhile,
made
Zest and Garnet are
we
having, like,
made a
girl
wall
talk.
about 4 feet, or for your easier comprehension, about yay high.
Hoping for this nail.
Thank
It's
you.
a trial
It's a good
close.
start. You can people who climb over can still go through. So I'd say add to that over the years or time you've got spare.
We will make big wall.
I'd say use that as part of strength training. You know, increase the strength of your troopers, give them more endurance.
Yes, we try. So, what do you do?
Well, actually, now that I think about it, don't we have a bunch of scimitars left over from the drows in the bag of holding?
You do have 12.
Handouts.
Alright, so I'm going to take out... And they're in the Underdark, so we don't have to worry about that.
Yes,
So
they
I
are.
take out 4 of those scimitars, because I have the bag of holding. And the 3 of the daggers, and give them to him, and, so you can get a good start.
Thank you.
Drow weapons, so keep them out of the sun.
What happened in sun?
They
melt.
disintegrate, they disappear.
Oh,
Go poof.
no good. He grabs him. Thank you. I room to have something for you.
Really?
And he goes over to his room and opens a chest, and he comes out holding this folded blanket.
Hey.
Here, Gunda wants you to have blanket.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm going to put it in my bag.
Okay.
Write that down.
That reminds me, I gotta rewrite all my equipment down.
It is a brown blanket.
Thank you.
We got this from Drow. Don't know what it's good for, but you may have it.
Oh, okay, thank you. Alright, I'm gonna get back to my group, we're gonna sit down, I'm gonna immediately pull it out and unravel it.
Make an investigation check.
I'm gonna take that. That is a 21.
Okay, as you investigate it, you notice small, I'm trying to think of what the word is.
Embroidery?
Embroidery. You see magic symbols embroidered into the blanket.
So it's just a
Please
blanket.
tell me this is what I
It's-
think it is.
It's literally a blanket.
Can I roll to
It's
see
a
if I know
brown
what it is?
blanket. Yes, you may roll.
Haha. That,
Hey Zest,
wisdom?
come look at this.
Intelligence? Or...
Yeah,
I'd say-
Okay, it's at least over 18.
you do recognize them. The Drow are very famous for them. It's called an arachnid blanket.
Where did you get one of those?
Oh, Groomda gave it to me.
He...
Said Drow elves gave it to him.
am convinced he is spawn of the gods.
I mean, I traded him a couple of Drow scimitars and daggers, and now I got this.
What to do?
You know that when you throw it on the ground, you give it a command word, and then it turns into a blanket construct of a giant spider.
So basically,
An animated blanket that looks like a spider.
it makes a spider out of itself and will attack things for you if you wanted to.
Oh, that's... So it's a minion.
Kind of. And it also doubles as a blanket.
Ah, good blanket. Can I start looking over the runes?
Yeah. Make an Arcana check.
It can pull things, it can do stuff.
14.
14. Good enough. You're able to determine the command word for it. It's fairly simple magic.
And the command word is...
Whatever you would like it to be.
Like, ooh, it even has a password change item. Honestly, you Drow, you're so thorough. I love that.
Thank you.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. What
You
was this
made
name?
it sound
Conjuration
like-
or probably transmutation.
You make it sound like an
Yeah.
insult,
I
but
think it's woven
it's supposed to be.
out of wool.
Excellent.
Or maybe spiders.
Excellent transmutation work on this thing. I am definitely keeping you.
have real wizards.
So, what do you do? Weak, weary.
Well, yes, but then again, I seem to be the only one here with any lick of
And
sense.
you wanted to kill him.
Sense?
Yes! Now, whose idea was it to go against an ancient thing that has been around for millennia, hates gods, and has long enough to have a grudge against one? Plus, and their only plan was, get it out of the water.
It didn't seem to work.
No, because it's smart enough not to leave where it's practically invulnerable.
It's fine. We lived.
Because of me.
Hi.
You're welcome.
You're never going to hear the end of this, by the way.
No. I'll just stop listening to him.
No, I'll just bring it up every
Wait,
time.
you started listening to him?
Oh yeah, for this conversation. Because he had something interesting to say, he had a blanket.
Okay, I gotta change some of my prepared spells now.
So, do you rest?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, we got plenty of time. So, you rest for the, what do you presume is evening?
Morning.
Morning.
Doesn't really matter.
Doesn't
8
really
hours
matter.
that we rest in.
Okay, what's our plan?
Okay, all my spell slots are back. I'm fully healed.
Well, we should probably move on.
I say we pay a visit back to the city we ran away from.
Which one?
The one
The one that the
ran away
lich probably ran to?
from. 1, to check up on it, make sure it's
Trindle?
okay. 2, to resupply, and 3, get a better idea of where to go. We might get some
Wait,
work.
which city are we talking about here?
Trindle.
Little mining city?
The little mining settlement.
No, Trundalk.
Why would we go back there?
We need to resupply. We need to get a better idea of where we need to go. We need to make sure nothing bad has happened. there.
Again, probably infested with a lich.
Maybe, but it'd be a good
Doesn't
idea.
like us.
Well,
Laws after us. People we have scammed are there.
yes.
You
Well,
have
one.
scammed.
Well, one. They don't.
Scammed too.
Yes, I used alter self to make sure they didn't look like me.
You too.
Look, a good con artist has at least 13 to 14 separate personas ready at any
And you
time.
think I don't?
No, I think you're
Not
limited
the
down to
lich.
3.
If it actually, since the lich is kind of our fault.
Well, yeah, I think they'd like to appreciate a warning.
I don't think we have time to warn them. I'm pretty sure he's already gotten there.
I think he's
Yeah, I
given
think-
him ample warning.
I think that'd be nice to have a bit more information on it. And who knows, that might get us on their good books.
Yeah.
He does have the papers of pardon.
You mean these I pull out of my bag?
Yes! I'm gonna skittle away from her for a second. Yes! These! And these!
it back
And
in
also
my bag.
this!
So you couldn't have cast the flame in front of my face because I had the ball again.
Yes. And no. If I tried, failed, and scooched away and
Okay.
Garnet, the master of social distancing.
the master of mage social distance. Well, I say let's get moving.
At this point, just assume that Mirth stays 10 feet away from Guardian.
Why don't you love me anymore?
Sister, I do love you. Get that thing away from me.
Put the theme of where I came from, Alara, so help me.
Put down the marble, come here and I'll give you a hug.
No.
She's made chance to do that.
It wouldn't work! You are an arcane trickster's worst nightmare.
Can't be pickpocketed from a distance.
By
They try.
magic.
They try and then they're like, dang it, now I have to go and do dirty work again.
Okay, so just to be clear, where are we going? And what are we doing?
Trundalk.
No.
Yes.
Why?
I've just stated why.
It's not a good reason.
So, Zester, where do you want to go then?
Not Trundalk. This way. I point in the
And where else do
direction
you
of
think we could
opposite where
resupply
we
with
came
actual
from.
food from a town that's not already on the brink of starvation?
He has a point.
I mean, I'm already low on food. We're running low on supplies. Fresh water is getting a bit low, and I don't think any of us wants to take from that.
I believe that's the toilet.
Yeah.
Unless, of course, you want to go back to the Aboleth's lair. Means.
Just don't like being in the same city 2 times in a row.
It's not in a row. We've been to multiple cities.
It's a big
towns
city.
between that. It'll be fine.
It's a big
Multiple
city. Besides,
meaning-
I know multiple people on the opposite side of where we were, far away from where we had stirred up trouble. If we get into trouble, we can plead our pardon, give our reasons, maybe a white lie here and there, plus the papers of pardon, and we're good to go. I mean, it helped. They were pre-sealed and everything.
Last I checked, the only one here that could tell a white lie is Mirth.
He's albino.
That was
You
good.
know what?
All the rest of us can
You know
only
what?
tell
Don't
gray
you
and red.
sometimes.
That
And
was
brown.
Little
Ish.
reddish brown.
Yes,
So red still applies.
it's true.
Yes, at least I'm not bullheaded.
The rest of us only can tell dirty lies.
So what? What do you do?
Fine.
We'll put it to a vote. Who's up for going back? Garnet, raise your hand.
Wow! No one raised their hand.
Make a persuasion check.
She can
Advantage
decide
because she's
for
my sister.
herself. No, that
No.
gives you disadvantage.
Just roll d20. Not you.
Ha.
Wait, press persuasion. Charisma. Dang it, 9.
Lauren, she didn't plus anything.
But she wanted to go back anyways. She was with
did.
the idea.
I was with the idea.
Well, we might as well go with them. Gotta keep them out of trouble and all, you know.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon.
Keep them out of trouble.
More like keep you out of trouble.
Keep
We
you
couldn't
out.
even walk past a bar before you decided to go smashing after some drow.
That was cultists.
And you know that how? Because they had dark skin and silver hair and were wearing dark clothing like almost every
tell
drow.
her that she's...
I am wearing bright clothing. Thank you very much.
Those ones. And most drow don't.
I've noticed like the pattern where in the cities it's the fighters that have to keep our magicians out of trouble, but in like battle the magicians are just trying to keep the
Fighters out of trouble. Yes, it's a very good balance.
That's very interesting.
Right, so are we back?
Yeah, so we should resupply.
Where?
We should head,
Dog.
walk to Troondock.
That is quite a ways away.
Can we time skip all that?
No.
Quick question. We were down here. Why again? It's been.
We were
He was
hunting.
looking for that one drow that escaped.
You guys decided to go after the drow.
Well, that's pointless now.
Incredibly. So I say
It's
we
been
get
like
out.
3 days since... No. 4 days since he got away.
So we get out, get back to the little mining settlement, sleep, go back to Toondalk. Time skip through all that. Hooray.
You wish.
We can time skip back to the... Once we get out of the caverns, we can time skip our way back to the village, have a nice sleep, go back into the cavern, back into the caverns, time skip past all that because it's safe for travel.
Okay, you're going to need
You
some...
assume it's safe for travel. We just released a lich. Did you forget that?
Yes, and liches still need time to do their stuff. I mean, they're cautious creatures by default.
He was traveling through that same passage.
No, he was underground. We don't know where he went. We were underground. We don't know if he went in there or not.
His spirit was traveling through that same passage.
We weren't even near there. We were underground in his ruins, under the village.
Oh,
So anyways, yeah, we're going to start walking back to the mining settlement.
okay.
Yes.
Grumda sad to see you go. But travel safe.
You too.
Don't run into any giant slugs.
We will.
We have no
Keep
more
away
plans
from
to
your
do
giant
anytime
slug.
soon.
And if we can, maybe someday we'll come back and kill it.
Yes.
Grumda very grateful if you do. I will keep treasure for you if you come back.
Thank you.
Okay.
Good luck.
And I'm gonna just like nudge Mirth. And you wanted to kill him.
Investment back at the village because of me. So I want to check in on that mining village now. I'm invested.
So, you make your way
I'm
back
invested in the commons.
to there.
The
How much XP do you guys have?
goblin.
Yes.
4,000?
The cute
Okay.
baby
4,200
goblins.
last we checked.
As you're traveling back,
Oh dear.
you know what?
Oh dear.
Let's see this.
Oh no.
Maybe you should stop talking now.
Maybe we should
Life would
rest
be
it at that.
so much safer.
Your theories give the DM.
I woke up in character today.
Oh boy.
Yes, he actually did.
That is a scary thought.